What's up, guys and girls, and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO. So last time we were sorting out a few things, but I can't remember where the hell my contractors are. Oh, they're there. That's fine. So what I'm gonna do is quite simply see if we've got any other contractors. No, that's what I wasn't going to do. I could actually put some more stands in there, couldn't I? Yeah, I'm going to put a couple more stands in. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to put another stand in there. So I need another 6 of the fuel trucks. Because I can't do what I want to do yet, just until everything's been demolished. Right, so vehicles. One, two, three. 4. So that should be another 6 of them. It's just to cover every stand. In theory. But we'll have to see. Excuse me. So I'm just going to quickly, because there's a little bit of a problem with the fuel depot when it comes to fueling them. I just have to do it that way for now, until shouldn't need to do it that way, but there is a slight problem with it. So I'm waiting for my construction workers to hurry up. So I'm going to put a food room there. it's not kicked out the secure zones. That area they've still got to build. Excuse me. This area. From here to there, because it's just going to be one joint. Wrong button. I'm just sort of getting everything sort of set up. Baggage. So the domestic baggage claim area is going to go from there up to there. I'm going to put a wall across there. Large door there. And then we're going to have a large door there and there. And then we're going to have a large door there and there. There's a reason why it's got to be that big, is because I'm gonna have two terminals. So security is gonna start there. So I need medium security. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm gonna space it 1. No, that's just never known to do that, but never mind. One, 2. Have I just done that? Yeah, I've done that wrong. I had it all sort of planned, but I don't. 2, 3, 4. And then here, I'm going to double up for small security. And I'm going to disable security for now. It's just I've got a lot to build, but it's probably not going to offer me any other contractors. I mean, how many contractors do I actually have? 74, 37, 58, 50, 67, 63, 55. So yeah, not a lot. So let's reject, pause the game, reject every contract. Going. 61, 61, You can get rejected. You can be rejected. You get rejected. You get rejected. You can be rejected. Probably not going to get any higher yet. Not one extra, 75. It'd be nice to actually just be able to get a contract like 71 set sort of contractors. 67. Biggest one I've got is 75. Which is joint. So them two got 75. So might as well reject that one. Reject that one. It's only going to give me one sort of extra worker. Sometimes I do this and just... You're giving me 75 as well. Okay, so if I just review contract. Quickly dive back to contracts. Take that contract instead. It's just an extra contractor. So they've finished doing that. They've finished with my boarding desks. So that's fine. Can open that runway. Right, this is where it becomes difficult to know. So one end going down, that one going up. Since they pushed a small update, it's caused a minor graphic glitch. It's kind of glitched the graphics. So as you can see, it's slightly glitched it. It's not my graphics card, that's actually the game. So security should be disabled. So I'm just gonna switch them off for now. So they've put that service road in, they've ripped all that off, or they're ripping that down, that's good. So I'm just going to put a new taxiway across there. Excuse me. And as you can see, it'll only allow me to put it in. Won't allow me to put any taxiway in here. Don't know why it's bugged out, but like I said, their latest update their patch fix or whatever it is, it just made it frigging worse. So it was kind of stable, but then whatever update it was messed it up a little bit. So I know in reality you wouldn't have mixed toilets, but I'm gonna do mixed, and this is where it's gonna cost me a frigging fortune because of how I lay it out. But I know there's a reason why I'm doing this for this bit, because you're gonna have a hell of a congregation of people. Congregation, yeah, whatever. You're gonna have a footfall. A massive footfall. I know this doesn't look correct or pleasing, but that's the way I do it. Yes, it's not realistic, but meh. You know, it's just the way I wanna do it. It's the way I tend to lay it out, but it works. So I'm not going to put in another. So what I'm going to do here is plop down 200s, pop down 3, and then 1, 2, and then I'm going to just put 4 on the end of that one. This is where it normally mounts up, just the current cost of setting up. And then I'm going to come down. I haven't built the other one down on the terminal yet, but I'll get round to that. So everything's just about to come in. And that's why I've noticed that when they group off, they seem to group off very weirdly. So when whatever comes in next, like now, they're all sort of, they're kind of just finishing off bits, but then some will but because I'd just set that the wrong way, everything got confusing. So let's get these stands. I thought I'd click that one, but let's get these stands open. Alright, so that's that bit done. They're currently working on the toilets. They've done the boarding desks. So that's fine. If I was in Korea right now, I'd be struggling. So let's just... do what I would normally do with a gate seating. I just make it quick and simple. Normally I go actually one away from that barrier. Because sometimes they don't like it. Sometimes it messes up the pathfinding if you're too close to that boarding gate railing. Which were never there before, but at least I don't think they were. So that's that bit sorted. They'll probably come and do that next because it'll get dropped. So there you go. Sort of good timing really. So either way they'll scoot over and do that, or they'll go down the back. But that's fine. So it looks like they're starting to do the boarding gate, the boarding area. Yep. They've done the staff room. So that's going to become a staff room. I'm probably now going to get... Staff can't get to the bits because security is disabled, but I might not. I might get away with it. That notification. For some reason the grid systems, like I say, it's a little bit buggy at times. So that's the gate seating done. There we go. That's the gate seating done. Shops, I'll get sorted now. Probably the next thing. Actually, it'll be another toilet as well. So that room's open. That room will be fine. Actually, I want check-in desks. Check-in desks. So, a check-in desk. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 check-in desks. Hopefully the queues aren't gonna... I should have really built the queues. Well, they won't. Shouldn't be a problem if I just do short queues. And I know it costs you to place queue lines as well. This airport has had a tendency to not look like my other airport. That's fine. So Okay, I didn't realise about that screen as well. Okay, that's fine. So here, from that line onwards, probably to the edge of there, is security, so I know it's security. So check-in desks are there. I now need my flight screens as well. One. How many have I put block between? Two. Information desk there. That's 2 blocks between there. Right, so that's the information desk, check-in desks sorted. This area I'm not sure about. I might just leave it. So it sounds like a hailstorm. Just gonna do a quick run. Is that a hailstorm? Kind of a fun, a thunderstorm, snowstorm, can't remember the name that you call it. Right, so they'll probably work on the check-in desks. Yeah, shit, okay, damn. Take the check-in desks away. I made a huge mistake there. Check-in desks. What I didn't do so I want one check-in desk there. 2, 3, 4. Didn't leave enough space for conveyor belts. Excuse me. So I want a baggage bay going in. I might as well get that in. Let's have a look. So I've got the arrival baggage and departure baggage. So like I say, I will be cutting this room down a lot. I just like having enough space to work with. So I don't want it right in the corner, I want it sort of slap bang in the middle. So right, and then to come out and in, let me figure this out. So I need to delete them four. I need to delete that four. It actually doesn't run like that normally. It's normally like that, isn't it? And then yeah, and then them two there. Like that. And take that away. Take that away. I can't remember how I did the other one. I know there's a 4 gap. There's either a 4 or an 8 gap between the two. So that's 2 there and that's 2 there, so they can get sort of in and out. I don't know, do I put 2 on that or not? I might actually put... Really, game? I'll put that like that, but it sort of helps. Right, so we've got check-in, we've got everything that way, we've got them in. This bit can wait for now until I've got flights coming in. I'm not going to use the baggage just yet. So what I need to do here is create a by 15. My airports aren't aesthetically pleasing, I understand that, but I just build them to how I want. And that's how I've always really done it. Was just build to how I want. I don't build to meet realism. You know, I don't build to meet realism. I don't build to do anything like that. It's just the way it is. I'll get another 2 blocks in there actually. And then I want some handrails. Two. so. So, I could open that room as well. I've got fuel trucks and everything, stair trucks, haven't I, ready to go in there? Yes, I have. So in regard to the baggage bay, once this bit's been built, I'll then shorten, lengthen, whatever I'll do to it. So, staff room. Just a quick flick. So let's go 1. How many board members are there? There's me, 1, 2, 3, 7 desks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But then, just in case, I'm going to double desk. Because I know other employees like to use the desks. So now all I want is a sofa. But I'm going to use a modern sofa this time. So let's just slow it down a minute so I can actually let's go 1, 2, 3. This is where it costs me a fortune. So when the game's paused, it doesn't tell you how much it's going to cost. Or how much you're spending a month, or daily, or whatever it is. Because there's not a lot you can put in the staff room, that's why I designed them this way. So I can put another one there. One there, one there, one there, one there. I could do another couple, yeah, that's fine. Like so. I know I can put plants and stuff in, but I hardly ever do for staff rooms. I don't know why, it's just I never do. So I could just basically go like that. And then I don't know, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. It's always got one from the end, so go there, this way instead. Like that. I guess. But it's not aesthetically pleasing yet again. So that's that bit done. Right, shops. And this is where it always annoys me because I can never get it right. Right, so cafe counter. Which way is that? It's hard to tell which way the shop till's facing. I think it's that way. I'll find out once it's built. This one's a pain in the bum. I think it's that way. I think that's the right way. But I can never always be sure until so they'll get that built. As you can see, my costs didn't go up considerably, but they did. So first thing I'm going to do now, that's incident, that's vehicle data, conveyor belt system, passenger data, it's not worldwide. So if they want a break, it's going to be 6, 6, 6. Six and 6. That needs to be repaired. It was fees. Now where do I normally find fees? There we go. Fees. So the passenger handling fee is going to go up. That's going to go up. That's going to go up. And that's going to go to 0.7. So I'm losing 11, but current, I don't understand why the current income is, but that's, I do understand it now because it's the aircraft. Alright, so staff room's been built. These have been, that's the correct way. That's now the correct way. Good. I always leave a space so the staff can get behind. So what I need to do now is display fridge. I can never remember which way these go either. Should have a little bit of a help when placing things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 on that. And now I need, do I go, I like the square. Right, so that may be the wrong place actually. 1 there. 1 there. One there. One there. There. And there. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2. And then one there, one there, one there, there, and there. Now what chairs do I normally use? See, I like them. Well, I kind of like them, but I'm not sure. So as long as you leave a gap, I find as long as you leave a gap of 1, people, well, a gap 2 between, like so. People can still get past that. And then what I normally do is place one there. Just, you know, you just gotta make it look. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this area yet. Probably nothing. But I know it's a bit of wasted space, but still. Right, so I'm now going to sort the shops out. So what I'll do is I'll put, this is the complicated bit for me. So let's go 1 there, 2, 3, 4. Actually, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And then 2. Some wall markers. No idea. Like I said, don't really. These don't function that much. So 1 there, 2. Like so. So that's that ready to be built. So they should now be picking up all the boxes that are coming in. And start building the shops. Because the toilets are already built. So then I can just build the cafe counters and why build the chairs first, numbnuts? I suppose the chairs will be the last things that come off. So I can probably now look at hiring staff. So let's actually reject, 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 reject. I don't want executives on airport staff, which there isn't any. Janitors, accept, reject, 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 reject. Ramp agents. So I need to know how many jobs I need to fill. That reminds me. How do I do that? Data. Staff data, is it? Or is it jobs? Economy data. No, it wasn't, was it? That's budget. I've already sorted the shifts. How do I bring up job list? See, there was a way to bring up the job overview. There it is. Employee job tasks. So at the moment it says there's 7 jobs available. So I need to actually reactivate security as well. I need to build the queues. Just make sure that they're all sort of. The other one, that was just a baggage connection. I know it seems to take a while now to build to get your airport running, but it's worth it. Right, so I won't select a contract yet, just not until I've scheduled my first flights. Right, so there's 18 jobs in security. 5 jobs available, but there's more than that. Okay, so you're not good. Right, so let's you're sort of medium, so you'll do. You're not good, you're not good, you're not good. I don't need execs, but I need airport staff. You'll do. You won't do. You're not going to do. No, you're not going to do. Nope. No. Okay. So everything's now in place, ready for our flights. Obviously I'm not accepting baggage at this rate, I'm just waiting for staff to start arriving. Normally I wouldn't do this, but normally I'd just do the F10 and hire all sorts of people. But you just gotta wait for people to turn up. Why have we got a backup here? That one should have no entry on as well. Because I'm having to use one, and yeah. Otherwise, if you have them going, this is a problem what they've done with the runways. If I had them going up and down, they drive the length of the runway first before taking off. So that's a bit annoying. So I've now got staff coming through, and they're going to be like, well, we can't get through to the staff room. Well, actually, if you go down this queue, you can. So let's see. You're pleasant, you're okay with, but you're not technically minded enough. I'll have you, reject you, reject you. You'll do, no, no. No. No, yes. No, and no. Yes. Yes. No and no. No. Yes. No. Nope. Yes. No. No. Yes. So I already know it's not fully staffed. You are. Might use them ones from. These are employees only, actually, them ones. Just because that's the way it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start looking at airline contracts. Basically, sign contracts. Okay, this is taking way too long. Sorry, I'm cheating. So I won't copy this, but it's because I'm only doing this because I know what I'm doing. Because you could end up spawning something in that you don't want in, and something will go completely wrong. Right, so unoccupy all person nodes, unoccupy all that, and unoccupy all that. So basically, and restock field depots. So what I did there was whether it's going to do it or not, whether it has done it, because I had the game paused. I think it didn't do it. Bugger. Let me just check my staff list. Yeah, it didn't do it. Okay, it didn't do it. So you can't have the game paused when you do that. It's going to take too long otherwise. I'm having to go through a lot of people. I can't see the staff room. Is it actually going to allow me to even do this? It's, that's weird. Okay, so it's not allowed me to do it that way. Or did it? So it's now going to tell me I've got new flights. Oh, seriously, the contractor got himself stuck. Why would you get yourself stuck? Come on, you can actually demolish that bit of wall. Take a fucking genius. Right, you can now plug that bit of wall back up. So, for some reason it's not actually allowing me to do what I wanted it to do. So if I just check the log. I didn't want F10. Go away. Unpause the... Yeah. Game's going slow. Give me a minute. Right. Unpause the game. Let me just check the error log. It's fine. It's not showing any staff. Right, so let me just try and spawn a staff in the staff room. Ah. I'm getting the, that's why I'm getting the north staff room spawn area again. So I believe there is a reason for that. Yeah. Okay. Let me just delete the staff room again. It does this occasionally and you have to sort of start debugging. I wonder what the hell's going wrong. What I normally do is put staff room right up to the doors. Right, so there's the staff room now. So let me just try to quickly see F9 again, see if it's recognised, because the staff room could have just gone kasplooey again. Yeah, can't spawn staff in staff room, no staff room found. Okay. Just needs a quick reload. Sometimes the game decides to bug itself. I use a lot of debugs. I shouldn't really be debugging in a record, but otherwise it takes too friggin' long to do some things. The issue is not a bit of a bloody bug report. And just like I said, they fix one thing and then something else goes wrong. And it's not like they can't find an active path to the staff room, because I know they can. Let me just do an F9 and an F10 again. Right, so let me see if I can spawn. No, it can't. It still can't find the staff room. So hopefully that shouldn't cause too much of an issue. So I'm just gonna go applicants, security, hire. I'm just, like I say, I'm just gonna hire every bloody Tom, Dick and Harry. Just because I need to fill my staff jobs. And I'm still short on security. I've got a surplus of janitor staff at the moment, rampaging staff. That reminds me, I need to sort out a couple of things. Security enabled, rampaging service round. What do you mean? J1. When I got. Oh, my other ramp. My staff haven't arrived, have they? That's why. Airport staff. You'll do. You'll do. Janitors. Ramp agents. Security. Service technicians. Right. So in theory, my staff, yeah, should be arriving. So they have arrived. So I know I've got new flights, and I will be sorting that out in a moment. Airlines, no new airlines. So, everything's good and ready to go. I've just got to sign a contract, but I'll sign the contract as soon as I start doing the flights. Always send away. And I'm going to start scheduling the flights automatically to do so. So let's have a look at that other screen. So this screen is en route. That's the old screen. Oh, we have this screen. So people are going to start turning up. Staff need to start getting on with their jobs. How can you be unstaffed? But you are staffed. So people can get to the staff room. Shut. Open. Like I said, people can get to the staff room because he was at the staff room, but my security elapse. I have security staff. So people are on the information desks, that's fine. The check-in desks will start opening. There is only one fully staffed. Where the hell's my other staff? What Christ, it takes the staff ages. Working. They're all working. Staff. Working. How can you all be working? Ah, en route. Your service technicians, you'll do. Ramp agents. I need enough ramp agents. I need enough janitors. I got some more airport stuff as well, just to manage. Right, so let me just quickly knock that off. Right, restart that again. Ramp agents now enabled. So I'm hoping I've got enough security staff, right? So they're going into the staff room, they know where the staff room is. These guys are slightly confused because they don't know what to do. The contractors I'm going to dismiss for now. Economy offered. Ooh, we've got freeze. You're gonna offer me 93, 75. Right, so reject you. Reject you. Reject you. Reject you. Reject. 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 You're gonna offer me 95, so reject. 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 So current offered contract. I'm going to cancel. I'm going to sign a new contract. So flights will start landing from 11. And you'll see when flights start coming in, they get offered more. So passengers are coming through. I've not signed any contracts for food or anything yet. So I'm just gonna offer for now basic 1-star contracts. I thought I just signed a contract. Right, so I've signed a contract to allow that. That's now got a toilet there. Security is now not fully staffed. I was going to say the security is now fully working, but it's frigging not. Right, so I should have enough staff now to cover a few things at the moment. So I don't know why they can't figure this out as a staff room. Some do use it, some don't. In my personal game, some use it, but I can't figure out right now why it's not. Being used. The game will sort itself out eventually. Right, so I'm now fully staffed on security, so that's good. We have people waiting. The cafe is open. The shop isn't. I'm guessing you're the contractor, are you? Yep. So you're now the franchise staff. So what I'm going to do is just click here, so when stuff starts offering flights I'll automatically switch with them. So we must have planes landing down now. Yes, we do. I was expecting some quite a lot of GA to be. This month is going to be expensive because I'm repairing stands. Not got a lot of GA in at the moment. I might need to review my prices. We'll see. We shall see how it goes. Yeah, so people are using the staff room. It just takes them a while to realise there's a staff room there. This room will remain closed, but I shall connect to the baggage bay anyways. I just will start connecting stuff in preparation for the baggage. When I get that done, but that won't be this episode. So we finally start, because I'll be building the baggage belts in here first, sorting all this out first, and then we shall be moving on to the new terminal. So I'm hoping that the airport staff are going to move their backsides. And use the staff room, because otherwise I'm going to have issues with delayed flights. So if I look here, I currently have flights due to leave at 4 out of 4. Have they had people go down there to board them on? Because you're not. No, you're not an airport staff. Ah, you are though. So yeah, the airport staff are starting to work. People are starting to come in and out, and the game is slowly figuring itself out. It normally does. So we have a few flights. I only chose 6 stands because it's easy to fill up. So I haven't got any new flights yet. Normally when you've got new flights there's a little green exclamation mark. So we have 12 out of 12 through security, we have 10 out of 10 boarding, and it's got about a minute or an hour about 50 odd seconds till it leaves. That's not good because that one's only just getting refueled. I really don't want that one to be delayed. This is a handy screen. I really like this screen. So it tells you what stands they are. It status, go to gate, boarding. So people are going to the gate, people are boarded. And that one should be leaving by 2:15. I don't know if there's a shortcut key to that turnaround button. Yep, so we've now got boarding, 2:15, it's about 30 odd seconds before they leave. So one's gone, or one is going. Ooh. What? Here we go again. So I have a few issues with the runway sometimes. What runway are you actually wanting to use here? Right, so cannot find a runway entry. So, the reason why it can't find the runway entry is because I fucked up in taxi directions, didn't I? Yep. Okay, so it's that way. And that way. So hopefully this should start clearing it if I unpause the game. There we go. So because I can't see these fully, I have that little bit of an issue of knowing what's where. So now that we have them on turnaround, $17, 16. So these have got to leave by 2:15. So I'm hoping I can get people boarded in time. 12, 3, 4. I need one more person on one flight. Yep, I just made it. So now they are going. So we have 3 coming out at 5:30, 4 coming out at 5:35, 5:40 and 5:45. They're already through security, so they are now waiting for the aircraft. So as you can see, it says I've got new flights. So I'm now gonna ping in the new flights. So down there will tell me when I've got new flights. So people are waiting at the gates. If they want to go and get something to eat, they'll go and get something to eat. So the ramp agents are coming, the staff is coming, so they're now figuring out how to get through security. You're not though. Yet. You should have 2 on at all times. So I'm just going to end the episode with doing one more thing. And that is now just decorating the terminal. So for the gates, I'm going to use these. So it's unusual the ramp agents are going out very, very early. Before the aircraft's even landed, but I suppose they're in ready for it. Preparation for it coming in. So in the staff room, I'm going to use the light wood. For the exit of security and the rest of the terminal, well, not for security but for the rest of the terminal, I'm going to use fancy wood. You do have to excuse the slight frame rate drops when it happens. So next episode we might move on to baggage. Move on to the baggage and see how much of a headache that's going to cause. And then after we've done baggage, it will be then moving on to the new terminal, the remote stands, and everything else like that. So that's it for this episode, guys and girls. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to also, if why do I always get mixed up with this bit? But anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe on all of our social media, Twitter, Facebook. Links are in the description. And if you like what we do, don't forget to consider us buying us a coffee. All your support is very much appreciated and greatly welcome. So, until then, guys and girls, goodbye for now.